hao.
It's not a typical school day for students at Peace Child International School in Nigeria's capital, Abuja, nor are they studying the usual subjects. This time around, they're learning Chinese. Their teacher, Apuri Ogenemaro, learned the language as a university student in Nigeria and wants more Nigerians to learn as well.
It's just a language that I love so much. It gives me passion. It just makes me happy. It's very rare to find Chinese teachers here in Nigeria. You can easily find other language teachers like French, Spanish, but Chinese language is very rare. So that's why I decided to major into it as a Chinese teacher.
Chinese is one of the 6 languages recognized by the United Nations and is spoken by more than 1 billion people. According to the popular language learning site Duolingo, more than 6 million English speakers are learning Chinese on its platform, and it's the 8th most popular language to study. In African countries like Uganda and South Africa, Mandarin is part of the curriculum taught in schools, but that is not the case in Nigeria. The interest to learn the Chinese language is, however, growing as opportunities like this summer school open up. Officials at this school say it's the first time they are including Mandarin in their summer school. They have previously taught French and Spanish.
So far, so good. It has been awesome. The children's response is wonderful. And we are thinking that we'll introduce it to the school curriculum.
But learning the language can be challenging.
The difficult part in learning Chinese was the characters, writing the characters, that's the hanzi. It wasn't easy because at some point I almost gave up, but then I had to push through.
The students are nonetheless happy to learn. Are you excited to be learning the Chinese language today, and what do you love about it so far?
Yes, I like the Chinese Mandarin, and what I like about it is it's so exciting and interesting.
And would you like to teach me some of the things that your teacher has taught you today?
Okay. First thing, I've learned how to greet in Mandarin. Now, to say hello, you have to say ni hao. Then, if you want to ask the person a question, you say, how are you? Ni hao ma. Then to respond, I am fine. Wo hen hao.
And they are already practicing. I see you're writing some of the things your teacher taught you. Mind telling me what they are?
One in Mandarin is called E. It's pronounced E.
How do you pronounce 2? And 3?
San. Repeat after me.
Parents say they want their children to learn the language for better future prospects.
I've always had this mindset to raise global children, children who will be relevant not just in Nigeria but beyond Nigeria as well. And if you look at the current global trends, particularly on the economic front, you discover that China as a country is making a lot of inroads into Africa. So my children learning Mandarin is going to be an awesome advantage.
The teachers here say the opportunities to learn the language are enormous, but they say they need support to become better as a way of encouraging more to learn and teach Chinese.
China is like one of the biggest economies in the world, and we're getting to a point whereby we can't avoid them because of their markets, and we are at an added advantage. Whenever we go there to do businesses with them, the language barrier will not affect us because we can speak to them and they can respond to us. I've been able to learn this much, even though I've not traveled to China. So if I have an opportunity to go for an exchange program, communicating with the native speakers of Chinese language, it will definitely boost my knowledge in the language and it will make me better. Ni hao.
While it's still a long way to go for these students, they say they will continue to learn even after their summer classes are over. Ajak Mangut, CGTN, Abuja.